Hey everyone, it's Spud here from Chilling More Gamers, and today I'm just doing another quick Ork vloggage of what I've been working on recently, like this week. And this week I managed to get this delicious guy completed, built, primed and painted all in a week. And I thoroughly enjoyed painting this model. It is an absolute pleasure. It was a pain because I glued him all together first, but it was absolutely awesome. And I didn't notice till I actually posted it on Facebook that part of his head and the top was supposed to be metal. So mine is green. I did not know. My fault. So some people were asking questions and stuff about it on Facebook, and if you are watching this video now, I'll answer them all now. So obviously how I painted the claw and the gun, and how I did the weathering on certain aspects of the model. So for the claw, I actually did zenithal highlighting on it, so I did like dark and then white spray down over the top of it, so it like give it like a two-tone. So it like this bit were all grey and then the inside of the claw were white, just grey and white. That were it. They were the other two colours that I used. And then I used Vallejo Air gunmetal, and I watered it down. And then I just like I just like layered it over it, so it kind of gave it like a little bit of a tinge over the top of it, as you can see. And then while it was still wet, I used what's it called? Such a noob, I always forget. Blighted Gold by P3, while the silver was still wet, and then like blended it into the thing, so it kind of like just looks different. So that's how I did that. And then for the gun was so easy. Everyone was like, wow, that's amazing, but it was so easy. I literally painted it with Iron Belcher from GW, and then just used MIG oil. What's engine grime? Nothing else. Literally not else. And a bit of rust. I think I used a bit of streaking rust effects in certain areas of it. Same with all the metallics on the back. I just did them all gunmetal, different colours of just different colours from different ranges, P3, GW, Vallejo, you name it, everywhere. And then just used the MIG stuff everywhere. Like I just cheated. Just put like rust and stuff in places where I thought would have rust. That were it really. And then I even cheated with base. Like I literally painted these grey, and then that silver, and that red, obviously Blood Angel, because we hate them. And then just used Geek Gaming ready base, done, completed. So, and the same with the armour. So with the armour on the top it was matte black and like a very light blue mixed together, and I just like layered it up over and over again, so that the white kind of shows through on the top there, if you can see in like the corner. And then once I did that a few times, but I painted it across like that, so it followed the line and where the armour were going. I just kept on doing that over and over again till I was a lot happy with it. And then I just used same again, and just used MIG streaking effects and some Mornfang brown, and watered it down and just pulled it in areas like in the gaps of the armour. And that were it. And then with red, I just layered up with Mephiston red and Evil Suns, and then just give it a wash. Easy money. Well good. So I'm really impressed with that, and I'm going to get another one. I've bought Prophecy of the Cheeseburger, and I'm going to get another one, some more Orks. So I'm well happy with that. So that's what I got done at the beginning of the week. Then later on in the week, I managed to get this guy done, the Scorcher guy. Another absolutely awesome model. I painted the gun and these two arms separately, so I could paint it a lot easier, and it did make a massive difference. And I don't really usually do that as much, but it does make the model look so much better. I forgot to put this, whatever was supposed to go in there, in this bit here. I forgot. I just didn't know. My bad. So, you can't still really see it, but it's kind of purpley on the end of that, the added nozzle that I did for the Scorcher guy. But yeah, I love this model, and really wants me to get some more Scorchers, actual Scorcher models, but I'm just going to stick with these guys to start with. Then I managed to finish this guy. So this is the bull grin guy, kind of what I explained probably in the last video maybe. And awesome, just proper loved it. Did it same again. I painted the axe and the arms separate, and then just glued them on when I'd finished it all. I've actually done a matte varnish on all these, believe it or not, and it's still quite shiny. I might have to do another one just to turn it down a little bit. Metallics with these is really easy. It was just contrast paint, Guilliman flesh, watered down over lead belcher, done. Nothing else, and it looks well good. Other thing I'd like to change on this guy would be his face grill. I'd have liked to have done it yellow so it broke up a little bit of the model, and I'm thinking about doing that more yellow as well so it breaks it up as well. Because I actually asked the community on the Discord, should I put some blood effects on there, but they said it won't really shine out too much because the rest of the model's red. And I'm like, yeah, fair enough, that's a good comment, I like that. So next time, obviously, I'll sort that out and make sure I don't paint too much red. This guy, the Death Watch Ork, is pretty much nearly done as well. It's got a few little bits to do on this. Oh yes, I need to do another coat of red and then just give that a quick wash to do the battle damage and stuff on that. Then he's done as well. I really love this guy. I love this face. The face wins this competition, and the shield. And then I've got some really good ideas for the next set of guys that are coming. So I've bought a, I'll show you this next guy, and then I'll go at the end. So I've got this guy. I still really don't like this model. I don't know why, even though I took it like ages on the face. And I still might change it when my next guys come. I might just take the backpack off and take these claws off and do something else with them. I don't know. I'm just not feeling it. I like it, but I just don't like the pose. I don't know. I might, when it's painted, I might fall in love with it again, but at the moment, I just don't like it. I've got another one, another knob, but I'm using him for a painting tutorial, so there's not really much going on. And then this is the guy that I worked on actually today. So this is going to be my weird boy for my army, and I made him, just literally made him from bits and bobs. So like a gloom, spike, goblin. He like holds two symbols in his hands, and I chopped his symbols and his hands off. Put some new hands on, some mega knobs bits like around his neck, and for this were from like a backpack or something. Then that string thing I found us on a random sprue, and I bent it round and placed it in. Totems from something. These are from Logar, the Primarch's base, but I'd never used. Those little silver things, actually cut little bits of plastic card off and stuck them on. Those glyphs and that glyph that I've not painted yet, they were on the Mega Knob sprue. And then, so to make it different, obviously it's on a 40mm base because that's what a weird boy would be on. So then I've raised the actual model quite high. So if you stand him next to like a knob, it's still taller. So then it gives it that like, that depth and stuff, what a normal weird boy GW model would. Because I don't want people saying, obviously, because I've just stood him on a 40mm base to be tiny and no one could see him. But at least like people with line of sight and stuff can see him now. Obviously I'll fix all this bit up here, and I'll just use this bark, what I just add in my bits box. Well, not my bits box, in my basing box. So, yeah, I've painted this pretty much tonight, all on stream. I've not finished him, but painted most of this on stream. The other thing I'm not really keen on at the moment are the eyes. But I kind of like him. It's a lot greener in real life as well than, I don't know if I can get a super zoom. No, it's still a bit thingy, but I want, if I do white in the eyes, it might make them stand out a little bit more, but it's great anyway. I really liked the model. So that's what I've been working on this week, really, just all this awesomeness and what's to come. So nearly 2 weeks ago I ordered a Start Collecting box set and some, what else did I get? Start Collecting box set and some Age of Sigmar Orks from the Outpost, but I've still not had anything through yet. But obviously with the current situation, obviously that's why. So I'm still waiting for those because I want to do the Orks as Mega Knobs. I probably mentioned that in my last video, I can't remember. But I want to make the Orks as Mega Knobs, like when I showed you in the last one. Obviously, like this could be a war boss. So I want to like make the Orks into Mega Knobs because I don't really like the Mega Knobs army. Like these, I don't like these. Whoa, I don't like these. So obviously, I'd have to cut all this stuff off and put on a new Rick, but that's totally cool. So I got a Start Collecting box set, that Age of Sigmar Orks, and then from Element Games I got Prophecy of the Cheeseburger. So I'll have another Ghazgul to paint, 5 more knobs, and the 3 mega knobs I'll probably just sell maybe. So I'll have loads to paint, and I'll have 5 more knobs, a Death Dread, a Pain Boy, some Ork boys. The Ork boys I'm probably not going to do nothing with, to be truthfully honest. They're alright, but they're not like my biggest love of, I can't be bothered painting them all, to be 100% honest. But obviously then I'll just have loads of more bits to do other awesome things with. So I've got some really good plans, and I'm really looking forward to keep going through all this. And oh wow, I didn't even mention these. So yeah, I got these grot oilers done tonight. I tried a different paint technique on them, and it's really good. It's just it's not very grotty. It's not bright enough, so I've changed my mind on them. And also I've just primed up my Foxbox Minis Chilling Wargamer model. So link will be below, so I might purchase this guy, because obviously it's what Chilling Wargamers worked with Foxbox. We kind of designed it and then he sculpted it and put in his store for us. So what a sick guy. So go check out Foxbox below, because he's a legend and he's only £4.99. What a hero. So go check him out, and obviously all their awesome stuff. We've got loads of art bits and parts and stuff, what I do need to get hold of as well, because they're awesome. Wow guys, it's been nearly 12 minutes, I proper babbled on, and I talked really fast as well. I'm doing this after a 4-hour stream as well, so I'm pretty tired. But I love you all so much, and thank you everyone in the community, our community, everything. It's been great for all your support, for all these Baba times and stuff. And don't forget to give a like and sub and bell notifications and stuff like that. We do really appreciate it, and we'll see you all very soon in the next vlog. Peace out. Bye. Love you all. Bye. Peace. Don't forget to peace. Bye. Cheese and bread. Bye.